There are conversations that change you, not permanently, but in the moment. You start off calm, normal, in control, and then something shifts. Your tone changes, your body tightens, your emotions rise faster than your thinking can catch up with. And suddenly you are saying things you didn't plan to say. And afterwards, you regret it. You sit there and you wonder, why did I react like that? That is not who I am. But what if I told you that that version of you is real? Now, if you don't understand it, it will keep showing up again and again in your relationship with your spouse and perhaps also with others. You need to stay with me on this one, because in this video, I am going to show you why you overreact in certain conversations, what is actually happening underneath that reaction, and how emotionally intelligent people learn to respond differently. Now, this is not about blaming you. This is about helping you understand yourself so you can protect your relationship and also yourself. Now, let me show you what this looks like. You're having a normal conversation, nothing serious. Maybe your spouse says, "Why didn't you call me when you got there?" It's a simple question, but something in you reacts. It reacts fast. You respond, "I said I was busy. Why are you making it a big deal?" Now the tone has changed. Your spouse, they feel it. They respond. You respond again, and within minutes, you are both arguing. Not because of the question, but because of what that question felt like to you. And later, when everything is quiet again, you ask yourself, how did we even get here? You need to know that this is not an overreaction, it is a trigger. Most people think I just overreact sometimes. No. You are not just overreacting, you are being triggered. And a trigger is more than just a reaction. It is a memory, it is an experience, it is a wound that is activated in real time. So when your spouse says, "Why didn't you do this?" you are not just hearing that question. You are hearing, "You are not reliable, you are not enough, you always get it wrong." And suddenly your response is not about your spouse's question. It's not about now. It's about everything that happened before. And that is why it feels bigger than the moment, because it actually is. Now, have you noticed some conversations don't affect you at all, and some feel like an attack on your entire identity? This is not random. Because emotionally, your brain is asking one question: am I safe here? And this is the part that most people miss. Emotional safety is not just about what is happening now. It is about what your mind remembers. So your brain scans quickly. Have I felt this before? Was I hurt here before? Was I judged here before? And if the answer is yes, your body reacts as if the threat is happening again, even if your partner did not mean it that way. And that is why one question can feel like criticism, one tone can feel like disrespect, one comment can feel like rejection. It is not just the conversation, it is the meaning that your mind attaches to the conversation. Now here is where it starts to affect your relationship. If you don't understand your triggers, your partner becomes the target. He becomes the target of your reactions that they did not create. And over time, this becomes a pattern. They start to feel like, I can't talk to you without it turning into something else. You start to feel like you don't understand me. And slowly, both of you begin to feel emotionally unsafe. Not because there is no love, but because there is no safety in communication. Now, not everybody reacts loudly. Some people shut down. You ask a question and they go quiet. Short answer, cold tone, distance. And you are left wondering what just happened. That too is a trigger. It's a trigger response. It's not loud, but just as damaging. You must know that emotionally intelligent people, they are not people who never get triggered. They do. The difference is they recognize it, and instead of reacting immediately, they pause. Let me show you what that looks like. Now, next time you feel that surge, that urge to quickly respond, say nothing for 3 seconds. Just breathe. And then ask yourself, what am I reacting to right now? Not just what they said, what it meant to you. Because many times you are not reacting to the person, you are reacting to the story your mind created. And that awareness, it can stop a reaction before it damages your relationship. So what should you do? Next time you feel triggered, don't just focus on them. Turn inwards and focus on yourself. Ask yourself, why did this affect me this much? Because that question is the beginning of your emotional awareness journey. And it is emotional awareness that will protect your relationship. Know that the goal is not to become someone who never feels. That is not possible. It is not realistic. The goal is to become someone who understands what they feel so that it doesn't control how they love, how they react. Because if you don't understand your triggers will keep showing up in your words, in your tone, in your reactions. And slowly your triggers will shape your relationship. Now, but when you become aware, you begin to change that pattern. You become empowered to change that pattern. Right, so this is where I'm going to end this video here. If it spoke to you, then there is a deeper work to be done. Because awareness is the beginning, but transformation is the goal. Now, if you want to build emotional intelligence into your relationship, and if you want to learn how to respond instead of react, I want you to know that I work with individuals and couples on building emotional awareness. And you can reach out for counseling. Just click the link in the description or join my Pathway to Forever online course. Did this video help you? Please share it with someone who you know needs to hear this. Because sometimes understanding yourself will save your relationship. Share it with anyone that you know that overreacts or is easily triggered and needs the information contained in this video. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Taya Luko. I will see you in the next video, and bye-bye.